Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of Sindersol Empire 2. I'm at Toby's episode 168, and before we get into it, just like normal, for the simple reason, if you haven't watched your episodes, then go back and watch them, but if you have, you know what's going on, but if you haven't, like I said, I'll explain very quickly. I record this like a normal Let's Play. I'm doing my thing, clicking what I know to do, telling you why I'm doing this, what I think of it, what the reason, etc. Came to edit it, that voice says it's recorded, there's nothing, completely gone for all of this game and the next game. So for that reason I'm trying to do a little role play instead to cover it for you. So let's focus on that now, shall we? Alrighty, we are back. This is episode.
They're cruising for a
I don't know how many we've done this for these episodes or these reports at this point, but still. The general is trying to upgrade, trying to get his fleet back into play. As we can see, is super in his theatre of war now, super dangerous part for the general right now, him and his ally. We might finally see the tide turning, as you can see with this attack with his fleet, his new fleet. A beautiful explosion, makes my heart happy. We might finally see this turning. But if we don't, in other words, if this ends up getting repelled and fail, I'm worried that our great empire will lose its system completely. Because the Origins have been fighting like barely old. They destroyed us, and how many was it? Our Titan, our command ship, every capital probably had 9 or 10. They then went on, I can't even remember the number now, because I had a sleep and stuff since then. You know, the time stream and everything, so it feels like only 5 minutes to everyone around me, but not for me, probably you know, a good 12 hours or so. I had a real good sleep.
Civilian orbit
They just tell you shouldn't be doing that, it's a bit dangerous, but it doesn't matter. Okay, leave that out report. They don't include that report. Okay, I didn't do that, okay? Anyway. I might get in trouble for that part, so I better take that out. That's beside the point. So anyway, and then they went on, what was it, about 18, 19 capital ships? At least a Titan, their command ships I didn't see. It went something ridiculous amount of number, but they built a second Titan that's fighting again. I got a feeling we stated last time it was 3 Titans in the end, or it would have been our Titan and 2 of theirs, maybe? I'm not sure. Again, it's all in the report, like, you make it make sense. I'm still groggy a bit here. Don't mind me. But I feel if the Orange can repel our fleet this time round, and once again repel our ally, I think we're screwed. I don't know what the general can do at this point. But hopefully, the fact that they had to repel our fleet, repel the Oranges, and then the Oranges got another Titan involved, repel that, and now we're back there. And hopefully they're sending their stuff back in. Hopefully that's going to be enough to push as we want to do and end this war. Like, the Oranges are so dangerous, ridiculous. The amount of lives lost because these Oranges are ridiculous. At this point, I feel even if our big cannon plan, you know, blowing up 3 or 5 of their planets and then they would bow to us, I think the Orange wouldn't do it at this point. I think we could have blown up every single planet. They had the last planet in the stew fighting along the capital's the last planet.
An allied
I do think if you can break the capital, because their leadership is incredible. I've got to give a compliment, it's incredible. But I think if we can break the capital, there goes their leadership, and then theoretically, for layman's terms, there'll just be remnants after their race. In other words, the fit of war will officially be over. There we go.
Civilian structure complete.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Open
with their Titan. As you can see, what I was doing, singing our fleet, I was doing a save for the time, is going through our allies. Instead of going directly through the Oranges and smash like we tried before, he took longer as our allies kept the pressure up or kept losing ships. But hey, it's something for them to pop at the time. And he went through the back end of ours and went through the back end of our ally to get in the front lines again. And I think that's helping. Because that's the only difference here with this fleet to the old fleet. The old fleet was veterans. They had better ships, stronger, you know, leveled them, whatever you want to call it. But the time the Orange really started knocking us back, we probably lost half of the fleet. Meaning there's only like half of our fleet really fighting. Like now, they're not as strong. They're not as good veterans. Haven't been promoted as much. The ships upgrades are just as good, but it's a full force, a full fleet altogether, not, you know, half of our fleet like it was the first time. So even though they're not as leveled, there's technically more ships, and I got a feeling he made extra capitals too as well. So he's technically got more capitals as well. So for that reason, that might give us the advantage, especially if the Oranges, assuming they lost some fighting us, assuming they lost some fighting our ally, hopefully they're in the we only half fleet state, so our new fleet might be enough to overcome them. At least that's the theory, and that's what we need right now. Otherwise, I have no clue how we're going to do this. If this fails, like I said, I feel this is like a last ditch effort. I don't know what else the general could pull out of his sleeve at this point, or his magic bag, so to speak. If this fails, and the orange keep pushing on. Obviously, the orange could technically, I'll talk about what he's doing in a second, could technically be that hurt and they hold back so we can retry this again by building up again, technically. But obviously, if they keep pushing, I think we're screwed if we can't win this time. And I see what I would talk about what I just saw the general would do. They can put more bounties on them, so hopefully the pirates are hammering them. Again, we're not sure at this point if they're actually taking money and flying off with it. I'll say running, but you don't say it. Spaceships are not doing nothing, or if they're actually doing the job. If they're doing the job, we're using resources correctly to keep them more busy dealing with pirates, while we focus on the attack. And you noticed a minute ago, because again I was already talking about another subject, he used a time stream. Oh, they got a lot here. Not the time stream, sorry, the way the planets orbit, to see which is the quickest and fastest way to get to the capital. I think that's what he's doing here. And also, I think looking at it, because he did it so quickly then, and I was focused on something else, he's checking, because it could probably get stuck in, probably got like a lane discovery, or whatever you call it. You know, it locks us in. He's probably completely focused here on destroying as fast as possible before the orbit forces another planet between us. I think that's what's going on right now. Oh my god, we've got full-on war. This is going to be crucial. If we fail this, I think we're screwed. Not the whole fleet's even in there yet. I think they're getting there.
Our shields are down.
Okay.
Civilian structure.
A lot's going on here. So be it. Just complete and all that.
Coalition. Aye.
So you got this, he's got time pause right now.
Ready to pack a punch.
There we go in this big battle. Like I said, this battle is super important. We fail this battle with the brand new full fleet, even if they're not as experienced. Like I was stating earlier, I feel as long as the Orange have enough and he can push forward, I think we've lost. If we can win this battle, I think we can go on to win it. If they destroy us and they don't push forward because they've got to recuperate themselves, we're a bit of a stalemate at this point, and a lot more lives are going to be lost. So, like I said, there's 3 outcomes of this battle, basically. 1 we lose, 1 we win, 1 is a bit of a stalemate. Stalemate will be better than nothing, because theoretically we might be able to undo the stalemate later on after a lot more lives lost. Okay, but looking at this now, our full fleet's down, it looks like we are winning the battle, so that's good. Been crippled, people. Cruising for a bruising.
Weights of a star base at your disposal. Your orders.
Okay, what's he looking for?
Can I do out?
Oh, he's checking how strong that base is. Okay. One good thing, our allies in between us now because of the way the stuff moves. That's good. So if they do attack, they'll probably get stuck at the ally, destroy the ally, and then move on to us. And I think he was checking the station was ready for it. It's not quite ready, but hey, with the delay, it might be ready. So, in his time, and we're giving him that.
Gun to a knife fight.
Gotta bring that gun to a damn knife fight, boy.
Bring the thunder.
Got a nice tie-in. Looks like we have 2 capital ships? No, 3 capital ships.
Peaceful contest of influence begins.
If I'm not mistaken, when we lost our fleet earlier, we only had 1 capital ship and a Titan.
Allied capital ship has been destroyed.
An allied capital ship.
Shields down.
Is that a pirate ship attacking over there? Hitting the orange in the back? The ones that we put bounty on them, probably. As long as they don't get caught by attacking us, too. Oh no, that was like a fight at us.
Your disinterest is regrettable.
Or they just missed the orange and hit us then. Looks like our allies joining the fight too. Not many of them, but they're joining.
We should take evasive action. You got the full weights of a star base at your disposal. Our cannon is itching for a target.
Itching.
Down. Armor down.
Armor down.
Trouble. Need something destroyed? Your orders. Time to bring the thunder.
Bring the thunder, boy. That's good. Uh-oh. One of ours is crippled. He needs to keep an eye on them. So if he can pull it out, we have an ally we can go to behind us and behind that one of our planets on top.
Destroyed. It's breached. Secure the treasure.
Secure the treasure. Yeah, we're going to blow up in that, but make sure the treasure gets out safely. The guy's got priorities there, hasn't he? Okay, so what's he doing? He's upgrading them. Makes sense. They're more experienced. They need the better technology.
Like bringing a gun to a knife fight.
What comes with the ranks and stuff.
Goes down with the ship.
An Allied capital ship has been destroyed.
Another Allied capital ship down.
Don't have to tell us twice.
Don't have to tell us twice,
The
yeah.
enemy's ready and so are we.
At least it's not as fast now. Before it was like, Allied capital ship destroyed, Allied capital ship destroyed. We're like 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a counting game.
Construction of a Titan.
Shields down.
And now this is a gap in between them, so it's happening less.
Those filthy rats.
So that's a good sign for us, right?
Destroy every last one of them. You don't have to tell us twice. Let's make some martyrs. Eradicate those
Oh wow, what's
filthy
that?
rats.
A Behemoth. Is that a Titan? Oh, they got a Titan. I don't think we've seen that Titan before. So they've obviously either A, they've kept Titan out of the battle for some weird reason. Or the Allies gone straight for them. Or B, the Titan's been constantly fighting our ally, never us. I don't think I've seen their Titan fight us before. Or if it was in the mix, I didn't catch it.
An Allied capital ship
we're
has
pushing
been
in to help.
destroyed.
This is the Akan battlecruiser. My shields are down. We're wide open.
Is this the capital?
Armor's been breached.
I don't think it is it? I think it's the next planet after that is. Oh, what happened now? He flipped over the viewing map for some reason. I think that was a mistake on his part.
Here. Need immediate assistance.
Okay, wait, is
We're
it?
done for.
Is it the capital?
We're as good as
I don't think it is. But I did notice then, their Titan,
Gotta try.
level 10.
No armor.
I don't think I've ever seen a level 10 Titan
Allied
before.
capital ship has been destroyed.
Especially on the battlefield. So that means even if he wasn't fighting us directly, he was probably the one mopping up all them capital ships earlier. You know, like I said, it was like 18, 19 of our allies. That's probably what he was doing while we were fighting the other group.
Shields down.
Wow.
Time for a hit and run. Armor down. We're taking direct
What
hits
was it?
now.
Oh god.
Mayday! Mayday! We're going down. Multiple armor breaches detected.
What's happening
Watch
here?
those
Did we
cripples.
lose a bunch of
We
them?
can't
Or they've not
take
all
much
arrived?
more.
An Allied capital ship has been destroyed.
Allied capital. Oh, we still saw the capital ship. Not good. What's he looking for now? He's got the time stream paused. What's he focusing on? Is he trying to get him on? Ceasefire! Ceasefire! If they accept it, if the war is done, we win. So did they. 800 plus assets, 900 plus assets, Stu managing. Wow, I can't even tell because it's so blurred. Is that 200 something? 300 something? Obviously, when you see this in the proper report, you'll be able to see that properly. But holy fudge! Look how much he's offering. I think he's worried that his fleet's dying, and like I said, I said it was to do that one battle, but theoretically, maybe it was over 2 battles. And I think he fears if he loses this overall 2 battles, I guess, the Orange have a choice. Either he push forward and destroy us, or we hit that stalemate where they're recuperating, we're recuperating. But either way, odds of winning would go way down. Holy fudge. Look at all that. He's 2 minus to all that. Is he going to pull it off? Oh my... Oh, he's got it. Is he going to give him all the resources? He might pull this off, people. 100%. Maybe he's going over 100. He sends that, it's over. Unless they refuse. I can't see him refusing that. I think he's done it. Yeah, he is. But the Orange, fleet-wise, are so much tougher and stronger than us.
We agree. Peace lets both
They
of us
agreed!
profit.
It's over, people! Right? What's going on? Why is it not saying it's over? Oh, they're still over the purples. Is that the reason? Like he's trying to look at like it should be over. We are allies with both of them, but are they two still fighting each other? Is that the reason? Like the Origins forces, wow, the fact they were kicking our ass and our ally at the same time. So what's he doing here? Like he's got an alliance with both. Why is it not over?
An Allied capital ship has been
Allied capital ship
destroyed.
gone down.
The item is ready.
I don't know why it's not over. But I've just realised the General's got a huge... Oh wow, the General's... That could be a genius move. It didn't end it like he thought, but still, use it to your advantage. Think about it.
Been destroyed.
We can now recuperate any forces we lost. Right? Recuperate any forces we lost into our big fleet. We can theoretically travel safely in the space of our ally, you know, Bunny is in the thing, Orange. In other words, sit next to the capital without having to fight through these places, break the alliance since the war isn't over, and put every single thing we have into that capital and break them at the core. What causes just them remnants, and we will win. I think that's his plan now.
Time to put it to good use.
He'd be crazy not to be thinking of that right now. That's got to be his plan. And if it is, it's genius. And partly, I don't want to toot my own horn a little there, but I guess a little bit. That's what I would do right now. Maybe I should be out there leading this, but then again, that wouldn't make any sense because I don't have experience. He's done a lot of good decisions I probably wouldn't have pulled off right now. I'm happy with safe on our capital of IVATOPIA. But yeah, but the difference with this is he's got to be careful because if the Orange destroy the Pinks, he loses his ally.
A peaceful contest of influence.
And of course, our ally now is fighting alone. Literally, we were fighting, got knocked back. He fought, got knocked back. Oh, it's a capital ship. Then we fought together. Well, actually, I think it was we fought, got knocked back, ally fought, got knocked back, ally fought again, got knocked back. We fought together, got knocked back, and now our ally's on his own. So now Orange can focus fully on our ally. So if we take too long, they'll eat our ally up. So the faster we are, the sooner we can save our ally, because obviously this
Our ally has completed construction of a Titan.
Another Titan, so he lost another Titan at some point. So I think that's what's going on now. We're currently at peace with both. They're fighting with tooth and nail, so the fate of war ain't over until there's peace fully in the system. So the only way to get that full peace is to take out the capital at this point, because obviously we're not strong enough, no matter what, to fight the Oranges one planet by one planet. The cannon scenario didn't work.
Carrier at the ready.
Like, that race, fighting-wise, my god. I've never seen somebody so ferocious and ferocious ever. Like, look at all them flying, because we can see what they're doing now.
Weapon modules awaiting selection.
They could also break the lines on us and hit our capital like Billy O2. So it's also a race against time. So our choices right now is either sit back, wait for the Orange to turn on us, or even the Pinks, but I think at this point the Pinks would be absolutely insane to turn on us. Because then they'll have the full pelt of Orange, who's already beating the snot of them, and us after them, what makes no sense. And that would just pick our decision for us easy, who we kill. Or we stick with our ally like we plan to, and we turn the Orange, who have been the true enemy and killed so many IVATOPIAs at this point, as well as our allies. Get a fleet together, get strong as possible, get to the capital, declare war, destroy the capital, break them the core, and then hopefully then we win this bit of war finally. And then the other non-capital parts of the remnants can hopefully be absorbed and join us. Or we just sit back, hope neither of them destroy us, and watch more likely our true ally get destroyed by the Orange. And then the Orange basically ends this war in a alliance with us and it's over. Or the Orange destroy the other side and then right before they finish them off, they declare war on us. Now they own 3/4 of the system and we don't have a chance in hell. So yeah, I think the safest bet, and I think hopefully that's what the captain's, the general here is thinking, so I hope he is, would be to build as quick and fast as possible, get them safely through, because they're technically an alliance, bunny ears, etc., through their planet system, to their capital, flip the switch, destroy the capital, break their spine, so to speak,
an allied capital ship
and we win, and so does our ally, and then we absorb the rest of them into us. I think that's the only way. The only way I can see, and I want this in the report, the only way I can see the general can pull this off right now. If he sits back, the Orange might just destroy our ally, and I don't think Harry can win this at this point. I think the Orange will destroy them. It'd be a miracle if an ally could do it. I love them too, but I don't think they can. The Orange will destroy our true ally, and then the fate is over with this peace. We're all free for the galaxy, and at any point, even though we've won, maybe 1,000 years down the line, maybe 2 years down the line, maybe 6 months down the line, to build up, they attack us and turn us anyway. I don't know. That could be an option for them. Or maybe right before they finish them off, they declare war right there and then, because they own 3/4 of the system now. And like, if we're struggling right now, what would you say? Because he's obviously building stuff, so it's hard to see the map. I would say ally owns the least amount of the system. If you divide it by 3s, like 1 out of 3. If you want that, I guess it'd be better to percent it wise. I guess really it'd be 1 out of 4 because of if you count all the minor races. But I guess percent wise, what would you say? I would say the orange own. I could be wrong.
An ally has lost a starbase.
One. I don't know. I kind of want to look at it.
Colony has been lost.
I'm thinking their empire's bigger than ours, and they are bigger than them, so they're not quite own half,
Don't be sound.
or they just own just over half. It's around that mark. Even though I think we own a lot more than our allies, who's losing planets constantly.
Reconfigured. Hey, no bid, no deal.
What's making the orange bigger than them smaller? So, what would you say? Like the orange owns say like 52, 55, maybe 60% of the map right now. And, we own, I don't know, like 30% of it. Maybe 35. Something like that. Well, what will that would leave? That would be like, let's say they own 60. 70, 89, that leaves like 10%.
An allied
Maybe that's not the best number. Maybe they own more like 15 or 20% of the map. Either way, our percent is higher than our ally, and I think the other ally is higher than both of us, but maybe not quite as big, or just slightly, maybe slightly bigger than us two combined. Maybe. That's why I'm getting a bit hard to tell, because he's doing this, I can't really see the map. But that's my trail of thought right now, but obviously as the game continues, the game of war, so to speak, continues, I do believe that Orange will eventually take all of our ally, and at that point, 100%, they probably own 60%, 65% of the map, we own like 30, 35. And I'd say 30, 35, because again, there's a percent or 2 thrown in there for the assuming the Orange didn't take them out. At that point, they might have done, for the minor races. And the fact they're kicking our ass, owning slightly under half or just over half, I would say we wouldn't have a chance in hell beating them. It's just a matter of time before we lose at that point. Unless we got super, super lucky and the orbits of their capital put itself in between, in our system, surrounded by our planet, so we could just keep bombarding it with ease. Let that happen, but I doubt that we'd be that lucky. So yeah, to guarantee the safety of the IVATOPians here, and our guaranteed victory in the system, I think the only option he has, the general here, is to build his fleet back up, and I think he's doing that. Upgrade him as best he can, travel safely through the Oranges and our allies and the Oranges star systems, park outside the capital, and just beat this living snot out of it. And if somehow that still fails and he can't pull that off, because remember, he's just, I didn't even talk about it, all the resources to get that alliance. How much resources he just gave the Oranges? If they were getting short at all in that war, that's got out of the damn window. 100% out of the damn window at this point, the max resources get the alliance. I think long term, that's the only guarantee where we can guarantee our safety. Because they might be saying, we get these resources, like I said, destroy the pinks. Oh yeah, look at the map. I would say they got over half, definitely. Us and our ally have less than half, definitely. When we just glance at them, wouldn't you agree? They have over half the map now. And as time goes on, they're going to keep eating away at the pinks. They're going to have over 3/4, even more than 3/4 than the map than us. And our little quarter or less than a quarter is not going to be enough to beat them if they turn on us. 100%. So I think this is the only course of action now. Basically, the allies got to hang in there long enough for us to build up our forces so we can get in there and destroy the capital. And then once the Theatre War is officially over, we just divide the stuff with our ally and that. And we have lasting peace in the system. But if he does this, I'm thinking, if he does this plan and it fails, because it's not like we haven't lost battles already in fleets to this damn Orange group. It's not like that hasn't happened. But if we fail, I don't think there's any coming back from it. At the moment, they might destroy our ally and then may stay our friends, with the option of turning us at any point.
itching for a target.
We always got that above us. If they get tired of us for some reason, we're
Our
gone.
cannon is itching for a target.
Control group
Or
created.
we go all in for it and either with one battle guarantee our safety by beating them, or if we fail,
Ready to
guarantee
pack a punch.
IVATOPIANs in this system are basically destroyed.
We'll see
I think
it
that's what it
done.
comes down to now, people.
Item complete.
That's the capital, isn't it? I think that's what he's doing. I think that's his goal. Is it? He's moving it too fast. I think that's the capital.
A peaceful
I
contest of influence
can't tell for
begins.
sure though. If it's not, it's at least to get to that location to head to the next. Well, I think that might be the capital, people. And you see, if it is, they've got a lot there.
Your disinterest is regrettable.
Your orders.
Well, like I said, this could be over soon. If this works, fine, have it over, and we win the theatre. If it fails, how many more episodes have got to do it? They will just watch them devastate us. That's what it's going to come down to, isn't it? Because I don't think there's anything he can do other than slow them down for destroying us if this fails. He's tried the cannon, he's tried taking them planet by planet, he's tried finding his way directly to the capital, he's sent bounties after pirates, he's now spent loads of resources, what's obviously enriches them like Billio, to get an alliance so he theoretically get close to them. That's shooting us, are they? That's shooting orange. To get close to him to hopefully destroy the capital. I don't know what else he could do at this point. I really don't know what else he could do. And the longer it takes, the more of our allies getting taken out. And at any point, they don't turn on us, and boom, there goes us. So,
Ready to pack a punch.
I guess we'll find out next time
Entering
if this plan works. Anyway, with that being said, I've been IVATOPIA, you've been awesome. Thank you for watching, like, subscribe, and see you next time. You said this game's really, really good. It just, with everything, losing my original voice to it. Because, yeah, that was my plan to go for the capital gym, what I was just explaining just. Anyway, with that said, see you next time. Bye.